For more on Hurricane Ian's path and intensity, let's turn to Mark Mancuso. He's a meteorologist at AccuWeather. Mark, give us the latest numbers here. And really, is this storm going to weaken any, or is it going to get worse before it gets better?
Well, the storm will gradually weaken. These hurricanes, once they move over the land areas, they get away from their heat engine, the warm waters of the Gulf of Mexico. So this will start to gradually unwind. It doesn't happen right away. This swirl of winds here is very impressive. It's dangerous. It's powerful. And it will take a while to wind down. But within the next 12 hours, this should become a much weaker hurricane as it gradually moves inland, but at a slower rate. So as we take you through the night in Florida, we will be looking at hurricane force winds and it gradually diminishing. So that means even more power outages in the area, and there'll be more debris and there'll be more damage to property.
Mark, what is your biggest concern with the storm right now?
Well, right in the near term, right where it's making landfall, is that the dangerous eye wall. So concentrated right near the center, as you go out about, say, 50 miles or so from the center of circulation. I know you talk about kilometers and all that, so it's probably a little bit more than that. And so if we talk kilometers, but that area right near the center, that's where we have the most destructive winds. That's where we're going to see most of the damage. So it's going to be in a corridor that we see the most of the destruction here, and it will be widespread. And as the eye wall starts to move onshore, there's still part of it that's over water. And that's been the strongest side of the storm throughout the morning and early afternoon hours. So it does look like once that eye passes with lighter winds, the winds will really start to kick up again. And this part of the eye wall could be even more destructive than the first part. So that's the most concern in the near future, I'd say within the next 6 hours. Then as this moves inland tonight, well, what happens with these tropical systems is that during the day, I know your reporter was talking about these outer rain bands and some tornadoes, but at night, everything kind of circles the wagons and comes into the center. And when all the energy's at the center at night, you tend to get very heavy rain and flooding. So we are looking at some of the potential heavy rain and flooding here right near the center as it moves inland tonight. And that'll be heading gradually towards Orlando. And over the past couple of weeks, they've had a lot of rain with thunderstorms. There's saturated soils here. So what will happen is that we'll see the potential for flooding really going up in the Orlando area. And then once the system moves northeastward, it'll hit North Florida, like around Jacksonville, with more surge in the river up there they call the St. Johns River. The water will get trapped in there and get heavy rain. So that'll be a big problem there, too.
All right, I know you'll be watching it for us. Mark Mancuso, thank you very much.